So why is it that Black women are constantly seen as unworthy of the success that they have gained? And why is it that we are so ready to knock down their experience, their expertise, their education and say, oh, well, she's just a DEI hire? And we are very firm in our organization by not calling it DEI. You need to call it the full phrase. You need to say, I am anti diversity, then. You are anti equity. You are anti inclusion. Say it fully. Because if you are bold enough to say the slur, you need to be bold enough to say the actual word. You need to say the entire phrase. What you mean is, you are anti Black woman. And if you don't say it fully, then you're kind of chicken.
Well, to your point, I guess to say it, you have to say
You
it.
have to say
I
it.
mean, go and own it, right?
If you don't wanna own it, then why are you ready to eradicate it? You're afraid of something because you are afraid to look into your own reflection. And the biggest part that we have uncovered in Project Noir is this idea that the demographics are shifting and America is scared for some reason. There are
Mhm.
more women with education. What is it in law school?
Books.
The first time
Yeah.
this year, more women have graduated from law school than men for the
Mhm.
first time in American history, right? Black women have always worked, but we are now in positions of power management, directors, owning our own businesses when we no longer want to fit within the mold of corporate America or nonprofits. It's this idea that, oh no, now my manager is a woman. They might do to me what I have been doing to them.
So is the fear.
It's a fear, but it's unfounded.
What is the fear really? Um, is the fear women in
Oh,
general,
yes. Oh, yeah.
white or black, just fear of women.
We specifically focus on Black women, but this does not mean that things are great for white women. And that's the thing that we're trying to wake up
And when I
in.
Yeah,
say
I
when I
get
say the fear, there's a fear that some believe that people don't want to see the country become what they say the browning of America at some
mhm.
point.
Sure.
Then they're saying that that there's not enough white men in the country, so a lot of this is to push to get more white men in. So my question is the real fear, not all of that. The real fear is women. Because maybe it
I
is
mean,
is that it? Is women is the
if you're asking
largest,
us.
biggest population of is it outpacing the Hispanic movement? Is out that's what do you understand what I'm trying to
Oh,
get at?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of factors. So we talk about this in terms of highly radically intersectional, right? So 48% of Generation Z and Gen Z is just in their 20s right now. They're kind of entering the workforce. They're coming out of college. 48% of Gen Z is racially and ethnically diverse. By 2045, there won't be a racial majority in America anymore, right? Women are
Sorry,
outpaced 2045,
It probably will happen sooner, to be quite
probably.
honest.
Yeah.
White
But
people are not marrying each other.
right,
I mean, who
right.
wants to, right? Uh, but so we have the racial changes, right?
That's good.
Then we have what's happening with women, right? Women are right now outpacing men in terms of college degrees for the first time ever. We're having access, like Chi Chi said, like we've never had before.
Mhm.
30, 40 years ago, Chi Chi and I wouldn't even be able to open a bank account to open our institution. This is radical, the fact that we're able to sit here and have this conversation. 33% of Gen Z is LGBTQ, right? So we are seeing massive changes in terms of the demographics in our country. And we posit that a lot of what we're seeing right now is a reaction to that. Change is already here, right? What we're doing right now is reckoning with that and figuring out what the social order is when all of this is shifting. But we root this in. I'm often asked, like, why are you doing this work as a white woman? My
That was
response,
gonna be one of my questions
Yeah.
before.
you and it should be, right? But the answer is that when Black women thrive, I thrive, right? When we think about things like the Civil Rights Act, we think about affirmative action, the biggest beneficiaries have been white women,
Mhm.
right? So if I'm going to think about limited time, limited resources, where am I going to focus my energy? I'm going to focus it on Black women because I want all women liberated. I don't want oppression alive in any form.